Hi, I'm Dr. Kate Giles and I'm part of the StreetLife team here on 29 to 31 Coney Street. We're occupying this empty building, you might remember it as Dorothy Perkins, and we're offering a whole range of activities and exhibitions about the history of Coney Street, but also about its current and future uses.
Hi, I'm Professor Helen Smith, Head of the Department of English at the University of York. I'm Head of the Print Strand here at the StreetLife project, and the project is funded by the Department for Levelling Up through their Community Renewal Fund.
So this is one of my favourite things in the StreetLife Hub. It is a model of Coney Street, and what we're really interested in people doing is coming and exploring the street from different angles, but also using the model, playing around with the buildings. They're all magnetised, so they fit together in particular ways. Thinking about what happens when you tell us about what you love about shopping, for example, or where you'd like to see more trees in the street, or perhaps where you'd like a new bench putting so you can sit down. And then around the outside, we've got really interesting comments from people in York about the kinds of things they want to see on Coney Street in the future. More access to the river, for example. Shops that they love, like Fabrication, which is a brilliant making place for York creators. Other things, Stephen, what have we got on the other side of the
All sorts. We've got the Yorkshire Herald, the lovely frontage just there. In fact, you can see them down here. Regulars actually put them onto the back of the buildings where they appear on the riverside. See them put lovely there. Eagle Hall present. And we've got things like little St Martin's Church there, which has been beautifully recreated. Tracery and everything. Even the brickwork on the interior of the church as well, which is absolutely fantastic. And it's quite nice for me because I've been on top of that.
And Helen, it's important, isn't it, to say this is not just about the past, which is all on the walls here. It's also about shaping York for the future, isn't it?
Definitely, and I think there's two things about that. One is that for me, actually, what's been amazing about this project has been that I see Coney Street and York so differently, that I feel this space so differently. There are tunnels that I never knew about, there are connections I never knew about, there's spaces I never knew about. So knowing about the past is actually a way of imagining that there have been so many different stories on this street and so many different ways in which this street has existed. And what I find amazing is how much that can license us to think about what the future of the street can be. If people have lived here before, if people have played here before, if people have worked here before in all these different ways, then how can we think about what the next stage in its history can be, and how we can take all of this forward and rework Coney Street into something that really works for the people of York and our visitors over the coming years.
You've got the website up and running, haven't you? There's lots of things you just want people to come and see you, don't you?
Come and see us, yes, in the hub. Come and tell us what you want to see happen on the street, and come and be part of our activities. Particularly, we've got some fantastic activities this coming Friday.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for talking to York Mix.